Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the news. I am Manbha Kongla, and here are today's headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi holds bilateral talks with leaders from several countries, urges leaders to unite against terrorism. World number 5 kickboxer from Meghalaya brings laurels for nation wins gold in Russia. Cleanliness drive held in Shillong, people keep alive motto of Swachh Bharat. And Maukarwat's Rilang viewpoint opens for tourists, formal inauguration in October. And now for the news in detail. On the margins of the high-level segment of the 74th session of the UN General Assembly, Prime Minister Narendra Modi held bilateral talks with leaders from several countries, including Prime Minister of Bangladesh Sheikh Hasina, Prime Minister of Bhutan Dr. Lothe Tshering, and Cyprus President Nikos Anastasiades. The leaders reiterated their zero-tolerance approach to terrorism, development partnership, hydropower cooperation, and the need to enhance the volume of bilateral trade and investment, among various other issues. In his speech at the United Nations, the Prime Minister also called upon the world to unite against terrorism.
जिसने दुनिया को युद्ध नहीं बुद्ध दिए हैं, हमारी आवाज में आतंक के खिलाफ दुनिया को सतर्क करने की गंभीरता भी है और आक्रोश भी। हम मानते हैं कि ये किसी एक देश की नहीं बल्कि पूरी दुनिया की और मानवता की सबसे बड़ी चुनौतियों में से एक है।
Meghalaya kickboxer Hame Shanya Suyam has brought laurels to the state by winning gold at the X-Diamond Cup Waco World Cup Kickboxing 2019, held at Anapa in Russia, that took place on September 27th. He emerged victorious in the below 57 kg point fight event by defeating Iraq's Nus Hussein Ahmad Hair. The final score tally stood at 21-12. It may be mentioned that the 22-year-old kickboxer, who is positioned at number 5 in international rankings, is yet to receive the recognition he deserves. What started as separate endeavors towards environmental safety ultimately ended up turning into a joint venture to safeguard the environment. The students of Army School Shillong united with the Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangh workers to carry out a cleanliness drive at Mahadev Khola Dham Shillong, thus keeping alive the motto of Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Volunteers were also called upon to come forward and contribute towards Swachh Bharat on the occasion of Gandhi Jayanti on October 2nd. It may be mentioned that Mahadev Khola Dham is an ancient Hindu temple located in Shillong and is believed to be about 150 years old.
Awareness about Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, that people need to clean up their areas because there are many diseases which are being indicated by the news reporters these days because of all these things which are here, and we cleaned it today. We are proud of it.
With an aim to highlight the tourism potential of East Jaintia Hills district of Meghalaya, the two-day Mopun festival began on September 27th at Mutong village. The same is being organized by the Mutong Tourism Promotion and Environment Protection Society, or the MTP EPS, in collaboration with the Office of the Deputy Commissioner East Jaintia Hills District. Deputy Commissioner FM Dopt was the chief guest at the launching ceremony. The festival is being organized with the objective to promote 5 villages, namely Lomchurmit, Chamcham, Mukhayalong, Mutong and Punthar Saleh, and to highlight the 3 waterfalls Mopun, Rinji and Latang. Addressing the gathering, Deputy Commissioner FM Dopt stressed on the need to promote tourism while preserving cleanliness in the district.
kawangi kring ya kibril banwan sigini cakap juga ka gijongi kadairu kakamram jongi kum kinong shlong kena tourism society kabri nung na posnong banhikai ya kinong wan juga ka manon hikai ki ya ke thangjo kapor bi showcase ya kijing dan gijongi custom ka culture ndai banhikai ru ya ki ba kidon ki unacceptable behavior.
In what may be termed as good news for tourists fascinated by the beauty of Meghalaya, Mao Karwat's Rilang viewpoint is now open to the public. The Mao Ranglang Village Tourism Society has started ticket entry collection, which will be used as a contribution to the upkeep and maintenance of the tourist place. Several interventions were made in the past to develop the site into a prominent tourist attraction in the district by various departments and agencies. Since Mao Ranglang is part of the Mao Langwir cluster in which the Shyama Prasad Mukherjee Urban Mission is being implemented, a plan was in place to improve the Rilang viewpoint and put in place basic infrastructure for tourists and visitors. The formal inauguration of the viewpoint will take place in October. The Indian women's hockey team beat Great Britain by 2-1 in a thrilling opening encounter at Marlow yesterday in the 5-match series being held in the United Kingdom. It was a brilliant comeback victory for the Indian team after trailing 0-1 as goals from Sharmila Devi and Gurjit Kaur sealed the issue 2-1 in favour of the visiting side. The second match of the series will be played tomorrow. And now let's take a quick look at today's weather report. Shillong's maximum temperature touched 24.6 degrees Celsius, whereas the minimum temperature touched 14.5 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity in the morning clocked 51%, whereas the relative humidity in the evening touched 89%. The rainfall received was 5.0 millimeters. The forecast for Shillong and its adjoining areas is that it will have generally cloudy sky, rain and thunder, and showers are likely to occur. Before we conclude, here are today's headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi holds bilateral talks with leaders from several countries, urges leaders to unite against terrorism. World number 5 kickboxer from Meghalaya brings laurels for nation, wins gold in Russia. Cleanliness drive held in Shillong, People Keep Alive motto of Swachh Bharat. And Mao Karwat's Rilang viewpoint opens for tourists, formal inauguration in October. Well, that's all we have for you today. Do join us again tomorrow at the same time. From all of us here at the studio, good night.